As I was going through some painty paper scraps and embellishments to use in my new drop paper journal, I was reminded of a little project that I don't think I've shown you, and you've probably seen before because I think other people have done this and probably done it much better. But it's something I've been using and it's fun and I like it. So I thought I would just real quick show you how I do this. And it's making these little bins and containers out of paper sacks. So this one is just a little small one made out of a small Whole Foods bag. And then this one is a little larger, made out of the full-size Whole Foods grocery sack. And I put the handles on the ends here. I've also made them where I put the handles on the sides. You can, do it either way. You can make them taller this way. You can make them shorter. You're just basically folding the bag down and then putting the handles where you want. Or you don't even have to have handles. This one didn't come with handles. And so I just didn't have a little plastic bin just the right size that I needed. And then I thought, well, heck, why does it have to be plastic? Make a little paper bin. These are not meant to last forever. It's paper. It could tear. It could fall apart. Oh, so what? You make another one. This is just a really good recycling project. So yes, here we have this. We have these two. And let me just show you real quick how to do this. You could always make them sturdier. Sometimes I'll put a piece of cardboard in the bottom, from an Amazon box or something. Just cut it to fit, just to make it a little sturdier. You can certainly do that. You could also certainly paint or rubber stamp or collage on the bag if you'd like to decorate it. I don't, because to me they're disposable. They're like a temporary use thing, so I don't bother decorating them, because when I'm done, I'm going to throw it in the recycle bin, most likely. Although I have kept these around for a while, but, decorate it or not, totally up to you. I'll show you the construction, and then you can do what you want. So, oh yes, I also have, you can use any kind of paper sack. This is one of those gift bags, with the this kind of handle. And it made just a very nice little container. I can just see these. I may use these at our retreat, because I can see these on a buffet table with the plates stacked in here, or the utensils or napkins, and it would just, especially if you use compostable plates and napkins and stuff. Oh yeah, I like that. So anyway, let's do this. You're gonna need a paper sack, and these, I think a lot of us usually have one or two of these in our stash at least, because you get something in them and then you save them thinking, oh, I'm going to do something great with this. And sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. So this is the Whole Foods bag that I use. And then the one with the little, let's do this one. I want to do this size. Yeah, let's do, this one had it had a Brick City sticker on it, and I took the sticker off so I could reuse it, and it left kind of a little sticky residue. And it's okay, because we're going to fold this down, but I just want to show you the construction, and then you can just use whatever bag you come across to do this. So let's do the Whole Foods bag first. You want to take the handles off, and they just peel off very easily. Don't worry if you just totally rip a giant hole in here, because this top of the bag gets folded down, so it doesn't matter. Just get the little handles off. Like that. And then your next step is to decide how tall you want your bag to be. And a lot of times, they come with a fold already, and that's the height that I'll choose. This one Should we make a smaller one? I really like this height. And I have 2 or 3 this height, and I'm going to need several for the retreat. So yeah, this is how tall my bag is going to be. So I'm going to just kind of fold it and make a sharper crease. Just fold it back this way. Just so that I can see that line. And this is how tall my container is going to be, here to here. So that means all of this top part needs to get folded down. Sometimes this is the right height. It'll just fold right down into there, but see how it's longer? So, I mean, I could cut it off, but just to add sturdiness to the bag, I'm just going to put 2 folds in it, like fold here and then fold there. I know, I'm not saying this right. This just might not make any sense to you at all. Just hang with me. We're going to get it. So I'm going to make a crease here. This will be my first fold. And then what I'm going to do, this is easier because I do like to kind of glue these down just because it makes it a little neater. So I'm going to cut my 4 corners. See, here's my first fold. And basically, this is just going to do this all the way around. Okay, see where I'm going? Right. And then here's my next crease. It's going to fold down again, like that. That's all there is to it. But to make it a little easier and a little sturdier, I cut my 4 corners. I'm just going to cut this, and this and this. You can do it all the way down, but I tend to just do it 1 fold at a time so that I don't lose track of what I'm doing and everything stays nice and even. And then I glue that down. I'm going to use my handy dandy Fairly Art Precision Craft Glue because I did a review on it the other day and was shocked, nearly speechless at my results because this glue is incredibly strong. So much stronger than Elmer's and Mod Podge. That's what I compared it to. And like, it surprised me. I had no idea that it was really that much stronger. I thought, you know, it's probably going to be similar. It's just another white glue. But it's got some magic going on in there. So yeah, just a little to hold these flaps down. This is just my first fold, and I've got 2 folds happening, so I don't care about this being, you know, perfectly glued on all sides. I just put a little on that flat part and fold it in, press it down. If you didn't cut quite straight here, that's okay. Just make it work. Crease it, make it work. Okay, so there's the first fold all the way around, like that. Now we're going to here. So I'm going to cut my corners again, here to here. And then once these are cut, I'm going to do the same thing. Fold down the 4 flaps. I'm going to put a little more glue on them this time because this is my final fold and I want my inside to be tidy. So I'm going to put glue around the 3 edges like that. So let me fold these back out of the way. I'm going to put a little line of glue like this. Doesn't take much, just a skinny, skinny line if you're using this particular glue. And you don't want to use a whole lot because putting wet glue on a paper like this can give you weak spots because it's got water in it. And yes, it's glue and it's going to dry nice and firm, but until it gets there, you just have to be careful with it. So you definitely don't want to like smear glue over the whole thing. It's not necessary. Just get these edges. Now, once those are all glued down, I mean, you're basically done. You've got your container. I have a couple times gotten to this point and went, oh no, I want it a little shorter. And then just, you know, you don't have to use the creases that are already there. Just make your own to make it whatever height you want. And then make your cuts and fold your tabs down. And then there you have it. Then you can take your handles and put those wherever you want to. I do use these little clips to hold them on. And I think I'm going to do like this. You can put them on the outside. You can do them on the inside. Just do whatever makes you happiest. I think I'm going to do these on the inside. I did my others on the outside, I think. Did I? Yeah, I did those on the outside. I'm going to do these on the inside. Look how nice that folds down like that. Because that's how it was on the bag. Okay. That's what I'll do. So, glue. Putting a little more glue here because we want these to stick down good. And then line it up. Kind of, sort of even. Yeah, that works. Oh, I said I wanted to put it on the inside. Whoops. Okay, dry's clear and flexible, so that is not going to be a problem. Okay. Inside. And yeah, about like that. Then I'm just going to use these clips to make sure those stay in their position while they're drying. Do the same thing over here. On the inside, Shannon. Okay, so I'm going to let those dry, and then when it's done, I will have my, I'll have me a cute little tote or holder or display or, yeah, I don't know, whatever. So that's how you do it with that kind of grocery sack. Now with this kind, it's the same thing, just sometimes the handle is a little bit more difficult to get off. You can get it off, and sometimes you rip a hole. Again, don't worry about it. See, I pulled this one off, and I don't know, different brands of bags may be attached differently. I don't know, they all look very similar. This one, okay. Here's my plan for this one. I'm going to pull these handles off, then I'm going to cut this top band off and then fold it down and then glue that back on. Ah, cute, right? Yeah, that's the plan. But okay, it looks like they're pretty much all very similar construction. There's just got this thing and you can just pull that off. So I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just lifting this up and pulling, and then I'll lift from this direction and pull. Just whatever it takes to get this handle off. Wasn't too bad. So now I've got my handles there. Now, oh, this is a little tiny one, and I think its fold is going to be just the right height. Oh man, this is perfect for like little embellishments and little scraps that you've got, and you need a place, you know, a little something to put them in. I know a lot of the times I use a, I have these Q-tips. This is from a box of Q-tips. I have these all over my house. Like, I don't even clean them up or decorate them, but they're just, the size is perfect for holding little things. And if you don't, you know, compulsively use Q-tips like we do, you may not have those. So this is another option for you. Okay, so there's that. Now, I'm going to need to fold, oh gosh, at least 2 folds, maybe more. So, let's see. I go here and here. I think I'm going to do, let's do a small one on the top. I'm just winging this, y'all. Just winging it. So if I do that, no, maybe I can do it in 2 folds. Do this, and then, oh, that one may not be. It's almost like math, which I'm not good at. So, yeah, I'm just seeing how many folds we need to do to get it down there. So, we do it here. First ones I made, I just folded like this, and then, you know, I didn't cut and glue them, which is fine. They just, they were just a little floppy on the inside, and it bugged me. So, yeah, I mean, you don't have to do the cutting and gluing. You can just fold like this, and then let's see if I can get it to work. Oh, it just feels like maybe it's slightly too big. Can you even hear me over all the crumpling? I forgot how much the crumpling gets amplified on video. Well, you know, it feels like it might work. This one feels a little bit too, see, I'm trying to keep this end from overlapping. I want it to be down in the crease. I think it's going to be close enough. Oh, look at that sweet little thing. Okay. We'll do it. I can always adjust my fold if I need to. Now, I made my first cuts. So, I'm going to just glue these down. And then make my next cuts and glue down. I'm doing a little recreasing right now because you want to make sure that the flap you're folding in is shorter than your bag. So, see, this is shorter. This one's actually closer, so I kind of scooched it up a little bit because I want to make sure that it folds neatly down there. So that's what I'm doing here, is just folding them to the outside to make sure that when I fold them to the inside, they're going to fit in there. Yep, that looks good. Now my little 3-sided glue on each one of these. And this, look at the bottom of that, how that's kind of weird in there. I'm just going to glue that down. That bothers me. So we will just solve that little problem. Okay, I think, oh, look how sweet. It's so cute. Don't even want handles on it. It's so little. I don't know, let me see. Put them here. I'm really liking this end. Can I even get it over there? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to eyeball it here, fold it so I can see if it's going to fit inside. I think it will. That was nowhere near even. Seems a little tall. I think I'm going to push it all the way down to the bottom. That shortens it up a little bit instead of like that. Yeah, just push it all the way down to the bottom. And can you see inside? I'm just going to put glue on the back side and place it and then press it and call it done. And there we have it. Isn't that cute? And then see, you can just put some of your like little bitty bits and pieces, your little flowers and your tags and your die cuts. You can just put them right there while you're working so you can easily keep them together and flip through them. I just love this. So there you go. There's a couple ideas for repurposing some paper grocery sacks to use in your art room or your creative space. And now back to actually using some of the stuff that I've put in my cute little bins. I hope this was helpful for somebody out there. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. The end.